Welcome everyone. I'm Candace Carr with Spectrum Title Services. Thanks for taking a couple minutes to watch this quick video on the contract effective date. Very important topic, may seem very simple and obvious, but you can make mistakes. So let's quickly go over what the effective date is and how to determine it and some things to watch out for. So if you're using the latest FAR contract form, which is the one we use in almost all of our educational videos, line 48 defines what the effective date is, and it's line 48, section 3B on the first page. The effective date of this contract shall be the date when the last one of the buyer and seller has signed or initialed and delivered this offer or final counter offer. So that is the definition of effective date. And you've noticed that I've highlighted, red, bolded, and, because it's not just the time and the date that the last person signed or initialed, it's the delivery that is most important. Now, what are some methods of delivery of a signed or initialed contract? Email is by far the most popular one nowadays. It's instantaneous. It's an easy way for everybody to communicate. Most agents now keep their documents scanned in and in a computer and a server somewhere, so you can quickly email things. And email is also a good way to be able to go back and see the exact day and time that something was delivered to somebody. Fax is still used. It also is a good way and pretty easy way to communicate. Again, with fax, you can also keep a record of the exact day and time that something was delivered to somebody, that a contract or a counter offer was delivered. An in-person hand delivery. This essentially will be where a lot of times the parties are all together in one place and everything gets signed and everything is delivered there in person to both agents and to buyers and sellers. Now with delivery, you'll see my note at the bottom that you always want to retain some proof of your date of delivery. So if there's ever any question as to whether you sent something or when something was received, you have that documentation. With the email, it's pretty easy. You save the email that you sent or the email that you received. It'll have the date and time stamp on there. Fax, you can, if it's not automatically printed out with a fax, you can print out the log that shows the number you sent it to and the date and time. An in-person hand delivery, you can have everybody there and have something, signed saying effective date is X. Everything was delivered on this day. So there's no one rule in terms of retaining some type of delivery, but just so you have something in your records. Okay, so continuing on. The effective date can be any day of the week or a holiday. It can be a Saturday, it can be a Sunday, it can be a holiday. As most of you know, there are some provisions in the contract where it states if a time frame is 5 days or less, then you don't include Saturday, Sunday, or holidays and different things like that. However, this does not apply to the effective date. So the effective date can be a weekend or a holiday. Now you want to follow up, and I'm going back to how most things are done through email these days. It's always good to follow up with an email to the agent or include in your email when you're sending that final signed or initialed contract, confirming that the effective date is X. So, dear agent, attached, please find the initialed counter offer. This is to confirm that our effective date is X. Please confirm, or something to that effect. Even if they don't respond, at least you have that documentation that you've sent that. And that will clear up if anybody is second guessing what the date is, or if somebody thinks it's the day after you think it is. So that way everybody's on the same page. Now be thorough, and this goes to all aspects of drafting a contract, having a contract signed, initialed, etc. Because you'll notice that the definition of the effective date is the last date when either side signed or initialed. So even if you're missing one initial on a contract, everything else is signed, all the other changes are initialed, but there was one change that did not get initialed, you do not have a contract, let alone an effective date. Okay, you do not have a contract. You do not have a full meeting of the minds between the parties. So be very thorough when you're doing your contracts. And all other contract dates run from the effective date. So you have your loan commitment dates, you have your inspection dates, all sorts of dates run from that effective date. So it's very important to get it right and to make sure that everybody is on the same page as to what the effective date is. I have seen agents go as far as to put on the contract itself, the effective date is X, just so there's no confusion as to what it is, because sometimes that one day makes a difference when somebody's doing their inspections and they may potentially need to cancel because they don't like what they see. It's very important to get this date right. Now, are we your closing agent? If we are not, we'd like to know why and would like to know what we can do to earn your business. We'd love for you to give us a try. We hope you enjoyed this video and got some new information from it or learned something new. Please visit our website. The website's there down below, spectrumtitlellc.com. There you can access all of our videos. We have playlists set up for buyers, for sellers, for agents, so parties can go and watch videos that are specific to their side of the transaction. We have all kinds of educational information on there, so please check it out. If you have any questions about anything, or if you have a question about something I said in the video, please don't hesitate to call or email me, and I'm happy to answer any question. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.